Morning, dear students. Today we are going to learn about a new topic in the prawn, that is nervous system of the prawn. Let us recapitulate the previous topics. In earlier class, we discussed about excretory system of the prawn and next types of excretory organs and mechanism of excretion. All these things we clearly learned in last video. So today we are going to discuss about nervous system of prawn. So it is very important topic and ask in examination, and you have to follow the visual representation whatever present in this video, and the same diagrams you have to draw in examination, and then you will get good marks. Okay, let us start the nervous system of the prawn. Yes, students, the nervous system, for what purpose? The nervous system meant for control and coordination. Already all these things learned in earlier classes. So what is mean control and coordination in individual body? The body constructed with so many organs and organ systems like that to lead a specific function at a time. More than one organ may respond. So the simultaneous response of organs to lead a specific function called what? Coordination. At this time, at a time, more than one organ respond to a stimuli to lead a specific function. So the regulation of multiple organ activity. So that is called what? Coordination. The control and coordination completely mediated by nervous system. Follow, right? The control and coordination of organs mediated by electrical signaling, chemical signaling, and mediated by two ways. They are electrical signaling and chemical signaling. Follow. So the electrical signaling mediated by neurons. So these are the units of nervous system. The neurons carry the stimuli from one point to another point, and by what phenomena? By electrical signaling phenomena. Next, chemical signaling. The chemical signaling mediated by hormones. Followed. The prawn consists of well-developed nervous system than annelids. Comparatively with annelida, in prawns, developed nervous system is present. Let us see the organization of nervous system of the prawn. The nervous system of prawn include these parts sequentially. It is organized as central nervous system, and then peripheral nervous system, and then autonomous nervous system, and next sense organs. So central nervous system it is center to nervous system, and the stimuli from environment, external environment and internal environment collected into the central nervous system. As per that stimuli, the signals to be sent to affect our organs, and then the response to be expressed. And peripheral nervous system. The peripheral nervous system includes nerves. They carries the signal. And autonomous nervous system meant for what purpose? A regulation of involuntary organs and sense organs to perceive the stimuli from external environment. Okay, so the nervous system of prawn includes central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, autonomous nervous system, and sense organs. Followed, right? The central nervous system include these parts. So first nerve ring, and then double ventral nerve cord, and then segmental ganglia. And the peripheral nervous system include nerves, and the Sense organs of prawn are compound eyes, statocyst, and receptors of antenna and antennules. Okay, so all these are components that associated with the nervous system of prawn. Followed. So you have to note down the entire flow chart and furnish and must present an examination. You will get good marks. Okay, so this is organization of nervous system of prawn. Yes, now first we will discuss the first component of nervous system, that is central nervous system of prawn. The central nervous system of the prawn include these parts. They are brain and next circumesophageal connective and thoracic ganglionic mass and double ventral nerve cord and abdominal ganglia. Follow. So all these to be found in central nervous system of prawn. Remember students, brain, circumesophageal connective, thoracic ganglionic mass, double ventral nerve cord and abdominal ganglia. Yes, let us see all these components in the diagram. This is the central nervous system of the prawn. So you verify them in this diagram. The first brain. So you observe that is brain. The yellow color spots are there in the diagram. It is brain. And next circumesophageal connective. You observe circle like ring like structure is present. That is circumesophageal connective. And thoracic ganglionic mass. You verify thoracic ganglionic mass, blue color are marked mass, that is thoracic ganglionic mass. And then double ventral nerve cord, you verify this is double ventral nerve cord. And next abdominal ganglia. So orange color and red color dots are there, all together considered as abdominal ganglia. Follow. So these are the components of the nervous system, central nervous system of the prawn. Let us see in detail. We will discuss about each and every part of central nervous system. This is the diagram. You have to draw in the examination. So next you verify. Yes, so let us see the first part of central nervous system, that is brain. Yes, you observe this visual representation. So the yellow color dots are present in front of the head. So they are supraesophageal ganglia. These supraesophageal ganglia together considered as brain. The brain present at the base of rostrum in front of the esophagus. So it is also called supraesophageal ganglia. Supra means above. Esophagus, it is a part of alimentary canal. Above the alimentary canal, these ganglia are present. One pair supraesophageal ganglia are present above the esophagus. These are together considered as brain. You remember? Follow. So it is located where at the base of the rostrum. Okay, in front of the esophagus. Next, one pair supraesophageal present on esophagus, they togetherly called as brain. The supraesophageal ganglia formed by three ganglia, fusion of three ganglia. Remember, each supraesophageal ganglia formed by fusion of three ganglia. So 3 plus 3, totally 6. The 6 ganglia together forms brain. Follow. So this is about brain, and let us see the nerves that arise from the brain. These are comes under peripheral nervous system. Okay, nerves of the brain, right? The 3 pairs of major nerves arise from the brain. Followed. Three pairs of major nerves arise from the brain, three on each side. They are antennulary nerve. So this is one pair, one on either side, and each one gave rise again two nerves. So one is for antennules nerve, and another for statocyst nerve. And the second pair nerve is optic nerve. It also gave rise two nerves. So the optic nerve gave rise, the first one is compound eye nerve, and second one is eye stalk nerve. So the compound eye nerve innervates compound eyes, and eye stalk nerve supplies to muscles of eye stalk for movement of the compound eye. So the optic nerve, after behind the optic nerve, the third pair nerve, antennary nerve. The antennary nerve also gave rise two branches. They supplies to antenna and as well as labrum. Followed. So these are the three pairs of nerves that arise from the brain. Followed. So antennulary nerve, one pair, optic nerve and antennary nerve. Each nerve again splits as two branches and innervates in different organs. Follow. So with this nerves of brain we completed, and the subsequent part of the central nervous system, let us see. Yes, so let us see subsequent part of central nervous system, that is circumesophageal commissure, otherwise connective. Circum means ring. You verify it in the diagram. So this is circumesophageal commissure. You have to observe blue color arrow mark, and the circumesophageal commissure arise from where? From the base of the supraesophageal ganglia. The brain gave rise one pair stout circumesophageal connectives. They loop over the esophagus and runs ventral side. They runs downward towards ventral side. The brain is accommodated at a dorsal side to esophagus. Now the connectives are going to run downward. They moving towards ventral side and joins with a pair of subesophageal ganglia. Follow? And form a ring-like structure around the esophagus. Okay, so that is circumesophageal commissure. Remember, so in higher animals, the nerve cord situated at a dorsal side, but in invertebrates, the nerve cord located along the midventral line. That's why the connectives are moving towards downward towards ventral side and going to fuse with the subesophageal ganglia and forming a ring-like structure around the esophagus. That is nothing but nerve ring. They connected together at the base by a slender transfer connectives. So at anterior, at posterior side of the commissure, you verify the transverse, a slender transverse connective. You observe red color arrow mark, that is transverse connective present. Followed. Right. Next, two commissures crossed over by tough endosternite. Remember, two commissures crossed over by tough endosternite. Right. Next, the nerves of circumesophageal commissure. So let us verify. Each commissure bears a single small ganglia at its anterior end, from which single nerve arises. So each commissure bears single ganglia at its base, and each one gave rise what? A nerve. Right? So that is the ganglia of circumesophageal connective going to give rise. What now? Let us see mandibular nerve. So that is mandibular nerve. Followed? Right. So this is mandibular nerve. subsequent part, the thoracic ganglionic mass. So you verify it in the diagram. Blue color, larger, stout, oval shaped structure, that is ganglionic mass, thoracic ganglionic mass of nervous system. All the segmental ganglia of cephalothorax region fuses and forms a larger elongated ganglionic mass, that is called thoracic ganglionic mass. So already I told the cephalothorax contain 13 segments, totally 13 segments. Each segment have their individual ganglia, but here what happened, all that cephalothorax region segments around totally 11 pairs 11 pairs of segmental ganglia fuses and forms thoracic ganglionic mass. It formed by the fusion of 11 pairs of individual ganglia, remember, right? So next, it present at floor of the cephalothorax region along midventral line. So it present along cephalothorax region midventral line. The nerves of thoracic ganglionic mass are as follows. It gave rise 11 pairs of nerves. So they are differentiated as first 3 pairs are considered as cephalic nerves. Remember, they grouped as cephalic nerves. First 3 pairs among 11 pairs of nerves, the first 3 pairs considered as cephalic nerves. You verify these are cephalic nerves. So these cephalic nerves supplies nerves to mandibles and maxillae and maxillae. So the next subsequent group, last 8 pairs considered as thoracic nerves, totally 11 pairs. Among them, the first group is cephalic nerve and second group thoracic nerve. First group 3 pairs and second group 8 pairs. The thoracic nerves 8 pairs are supplied to what organs? So 3 pairs to maxillipeds. So 3 pairs maxillipeds are there. These are thoracic appendages. So 3 pairs supplied to maxillipeds and another 5 pairs to walking legs. So 5 pairs of walking legs or chelate legs are associated with the thoracic region. So remaining 5 pairs, last 5 pairs nerves are supplied to walking legs. Follow? So these are the nerves of thoracic ganglionic mass. So it is very important. Yes. Next, the subsequent part of central nervous system, double ventral nerve cord. So the double ventral nerve cord arise from, you verify this in visual representation, double ventral nerve cord, orange color arrow mark and red color arrow mark, you verify. So the cephalothorax ganglionic mass gave rise double ventral nerve cord which wrapped by a neural envelope externally, and that's why it appeared as a single stout ventral nerve cord. Internally it include 2 cords, but externally it wrapped by a envelope. So that's why externally it appeared as a single stout cord. So remember, actually it is double ventral nerve cord, but externally it appears as single stout ventral nerve cord. So that extended from cephalothorax ganglionic mass to up to end of the abdomen along midventral line. Followed? So it extends along midventral line up to end of abdomen and fuses with all abdominal ganglia. So whatever 2 cords are present inside the ventral nerve cord, in each segment they fuses and forms abdominal ganglia. So it present at floor of cephalothorax to end of the abdomen. It located below the esophagus. Remember, In case of vertebrates, the nerve cord remained dorsal side, but in invertebrate, it located lower side to alimentary canal towards ventral side. Follow? Right. Next, the subsequent part of the nervous system, abdominal ganglion. Follow? So, verify it in diagram. So, orange color spots are there. You count down them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 are there. So, these are abdominal ganglia. So, in the double ventral nerve cord fuses and forms these abdominal ganglia in each abdominal segment. The each segment of abdomen consists single abdominal ganglia, and the abdomen consists totally 6 abdominal ganglia which fuses with the ventral nerve cord. First 5 abdominal ganglia are smaller in size. You verify in diagram, and you must highlight in uh, diagram. So first 5 abdominal ganglia are smaller in size, and the 6th abdominal ganglia is larger in size. So you verify red color dot, that is 6th abdominal ganglia. Comparatively, it is larger size than other. It is also called stellate ganglia. So totally 6 abdominal ganglia are there. So among them, first 5 are smaller, and the 6th one is called stellate ganglia, and it is larger inside. Follow? Yes. Next, the subsequent the nerves of abdominal ganglia. Let us verify. So the each of the abdominal ganglia gave rise what nerves, but the derivation is different. The first 5 abdominal ganglia gave 3 pairs of nerves. So every abdominal ganglia, first smaller 5 abdominal ganglia, each ganglia gave rise 3 pairs. So first 5 abdominal ganglia, 3 pairs nerves innervates in what segment? Let us see. So one pair innervate, one pair called pedal nerves, they innervates in phleoparts, and you verify. The second pair is considered as extensor muscular nerve, so innervates in muscles of the abdomen. Next, the third pair passes into subsequent segment, so it is called flexor muscle nerve. It also innervate in muscle. So each abdominal ganglia gave rise 3 pairs of nerves. They innervates in pleoparts and externor and flexor muscles. Well, so these are the nerves concerned to first 5 abdominal ganglia. And next, the nerves concerned to last abdominal ganglia. Let us see. The last abdominal ganglia is comparatively larger in size, and it is called stellate ganglia, and the stellate ganglia gave rise 3 pairs of nerves and single unpaired nerve. So totally 3 pairs means 6 plus 1 unpaired, so totally 7. So 6th abdominal ganglia gave rise paired nerves, 3 paired nerves. They are as follows: 2 pairs flexor muscle nerves. You verify it in diagram. 2 pairs flexor muscle nerves for muscles, and next 2 pairs are uropod nerves. You verify them in diagram, and third pair, 2 pairs telson nerves. 2 pairs telson nerves. So these are 3 variants, and all these 3 variants are paired nerves, 6 in each side. They are flexor muscle, uropod, and telson nerve. Right. Next, the last unpaired nerve you verify. So the last unpaired nerve is median hindgut nerve. You verify blue color arrow mark, that is a single hindgut nerve that derived from stellate ganglia. Yes, With this, we completed central nervous system. The subsequent part of nervous system, sympathetic nervous system, it is nothing but autonomous nervous system, regulates the uh, activity of involuntary organs. So, the sympathetic nervous system, let us see. So, first time the sympathetic nervous system organized in arthropods. You verify it in the diagram. So, the sympathetic neural system of prawn include um, what ganglia and the nerves behind the brain. So the ganglia gave rise nerves to esophagus and cardiac stomach. Followed. So this is about sympathetic nervous system. So with this we completed autonomous nervous system. The subsequent part of nervous system. Yes, in next session we are going to discuss about sense organs of prawn. So some sense organs of the prawn compulsory ask in examination statosis, that is very important, and compound eye. So next class we are going to discuss sense organs of the prawn. You observe the visual representation of the sense organs of the prawn. Okay.